Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Cuban Gypsy from Jersey. Luli here with you. How is everybody? Did we survive that full moon Capricorn? Ugh, it was a whopper, let me tell you. Yeah. I don't know about you, but it definitely brought out a lot of stuff for me. Yeah. I mean, full moons do that, right? They open you up, bring out some of the ugly. Brought some of the ugly out in me. Yeah. Got our first card. I'm not going to look at it yet because I'm still talking. Yeah. I'm talking about what the full moon brings out. And for me, it definitely brought out the shadow side of me. Well, one shadow side anyway. And it was something that, you know, I thought I had already gotten a handle on. I've always had huge anger issues. Yeah. And I can't blame anybody but myself. I put myself in a situation where I was bound to be triggered, but I guess a part of me thought, you know, I can handle it, or no, I can control myself. No. I did not. And let's just say that it caused me to reflect and go back and review what needs to be healed. You know, there's still a lot of resentment within me and anger within me from the past. And, you know, if you don't resolve things, they just blow up. They blow up in your face, they blow up on my face, and in front of many people. So not my proudest moment, but definitely a learning moment. And I heard something today, not heard it, I read it, about how we don't have to be fully healed in order to share ourselves or be on our purpose or on our path, especially if you're on a path of helping others or guiding others towards healing. You don't have to be totally healed, because it's through these circumstances where we are put, let's say, on the frying pan. That's where we learned what needs to be healed, and we are healed through it. It's not about, you know, how much you meditate or how much you read and how much you affirm, and which is great practices, and I do practice a lot, but it reminds us that we're human. We are human, and there's always something that needs to be reworked, or there has to be closure. We have to pretty much understand what it is that needs to be healed. It can't be just forgive and forget. So, and I say forgive because mostly it's forgiving myself. Yeah, so we all know how hard that is, right? But if I can't forgive myself, then I can't forgive anybody. So there you go. So let's see what we got. We have the Three of Pentacles, very good. Okay, so we have collaboration, we have friends, we have teamwork. So whatever it is that we're doing, we need the help of others. And I'm definitely applying this to myself because I do a lot of self-work. I do a lot of shadow work, but I have to admit, I do it alone. And I think in this particular instance, for me, with what is going on, I probably need help. Luna's at it again. Somebody must be at the door. She's protecting. So yeah, you know, I think that I need to reach out, you know, and kind of share what it is that is still lingering. I'm still not forgiving, and I'm still holding on and not letting go, because definitely that full moon blew it up in my face. And I really want to heal that. I don't want to carry any anger or resentment. I talk highly about reacting always in love, right? We always have a choice. We can choose fear-based reactions or love-based reaction. I definitely had no love. My love went out the window and my reaction was fear-based. But the underlying emotion with fear is sadness, which is another thing that I struggle with. It is. So when these things happen to me, which thank God they're not that often, but what I do is I go into my crabby shell, hibernate, hide, and try to fix it myself. And I think that I need to share my experience and get counseling, guidance from others. So let's see how we work that, okay? How we work that out. Because when I am healed, you are healed. We are all healed. I don't want to fall, please. All right, so we have teamwork and collaboration, okay, coming together. 3 heads are better than 1, I'm hearing. Yeah, okay, so I don't know what it could mean to you, but maybe there is something coming along the line. I'm taking it so personally because, as you know, it's all about me. I'm taking this very personally for me to find my friends, find my tribe, talk, discuss, get to the bottom of it. Let me see, I'm using my my truth seeker, my light workers. Let me see if they can help me out with this situation, help us all out in this situation. I mean, I don't know if any of you have anger issues, but mine's explosive. I mean, when I was younger, I was like a little firecracker. I mean, you looked at me the wrong way and poof, I'd go off. And I'd tell you off. Man, and I thought I had a handle on that. But, and the worst thing about it is that I can't even remember what the trigger was. It's like my mind went blank right after. And I keep saying to myself, why? What was it? What was the trigger? What was said that threw me off like that? And I just go pretty much blind. That's how my anger is. I don't know you guys, but it is not nice. It is not nice. And what do we have? We have Cernunos, which is life force. Don't ask me to say that word again, please. And this express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Well, there was nothing sexy about the way I reacted. No. Not at all. But I can see, I was very passionate, obviously. It was this passionate expression. But this card is saying that it needed to, it had to. It was bound to at some point with somebody. And it happened, I think, you know, my good friend was with me. So it happened in the best place at the best time and under a full moon, which, you know, totally just obliterates things like that. So I'm so sorry. My friends, come back. Okay, so what I'm taking from this is that those earthly powers, those human powers, you know, that energy, which is, you know, lower energies, but it is still a part of us. I mean, we can't dissect ourselves and take parts of ourselves that we don't like. I mean, we have to accept that. We just have to learn how to channel it and transmute it properly, right? So yes, okay, so this energy, which I'm going to call this passionate desire to express my, I'm going to call it sadness. It is. I guess my anger stems from that, from not having my needs met properly, which caused fear. And then, of course, in order for me to deal with the fear, I turned it into anger and defensiveness. Yeah. So I'm still on that track where we need our friends. We need to have a group of friends that we can trust and talk about these things so that we can bring it out into the open, shed light on it. That's the only way it's going to heal, is for us to know that it's in there, that we're still feeling that way. We're still carrying it. I don't want to carry no more. It's a big load to carry. So let's see now from my second forest what can also help us to express this lower energy. And I'm not saying you have it, I'm saying I got it. But if you happen to fall on my channel and you are listening to this reading, then there must be a little bit in you too, somewhere. That's what I believe. So let's see what the Sacred Forest. I love this oracle card. It sheds so much beautiful light and inspiration. Man, it was the 4th of July too. I definitely started those fireworks early. I cannot apologize enough. I did apologize. I apologize. But still, words are powerful. And once you say them, you can't take it back. No matter how much you apologize. They remain. Like in the internet. Whatever you post remains. But let's see. All right, picking one. And I got my little book so I can read what it is. Oh, strength. Oh, this is such a beautiful card. Strength, the ancient oak spirit. Absolutely. So we have tree energy here. And the strength that we get from trees and grounding. Let me read it because they're just very special. So this is a number 2. Number 2. Yeah, I'm going by the numbers now because I invert everything, and when I go with the names, I end up on another page. So I'm going with numbers. All right, so number 2, ancient oak spirit. So this card represents standing strong in your truth. It appears as a sign that you need to step into your strength, or conversely, when you're responding to a situation with too much strength. Yeah. I could have handled that, hindsight is 2020. I could have handled that situation so much better, because it wasn't that what I said wasn't true. It was that it came out way too powerful than what it needed. Again, I did not put love in it. All I did was I put strength, but it wasn't authentic strength. It wasn't loving. So recall how a strong wind will cause the flexible willow to bend, but the rigid oaked branch to break. The appearance of ancient oak spirit may also foretell mystical experiences ahead. I hope so. Okay, so oak spirit acts as a reminder of the wellspring of power within you. And it reminds me of, with great power comes great responsibility. Yes, I am quoting a Spider-Man. I love you, my Spider-Man. Ooh, spiders. I saw a little spider the other day. Yeah. Remember that inner strength means speaking your truth without guile or over-explaining yourself. It means living with full authenticity. What I just said before, being authentic. Even if everyone seems against you, the oak tree doesn't need to overtly declare its power. Luli, you do not have to shout. Or get angry. That is not true power. It is not. And it's not received as power at all. So there may be a blockage in your life, or one soon to come. Now is the time to amass your inner strength to move beyond it. It's a card of good fortune. Last, you are wise and strong beyond measure. Stand firm and rooted where you are. Speak your truth. You are intuitively guided in the right direction. Okay, so yes, I did want to speak my truth, and I kind of went about it the wrong way. I know I went about it the wrong way because everybody felt horrible, and I felt horrible. That means wrong way. So I think what I'm being asked, and probably someone is as well, is to, if there is something in your life like this where you get triggered and you blow up, you're not able to take a step back, you're not able to breathe. I tell you, I did not breathe. I just went full force reaction. If you are like that, or you're struggling with that, what I'm getting from the cards is that I've been doing it alone, you've been doing it alone, or you've been hiding it maybe from others. And it's time to share it. It is time to connect with people that you trust, so it could help heal the situation. It is a very passionate, volatile energy within me that I can harness for the greater good. I know that. And that's what, I beat myself up about, is that I know it, but I couldn't stop it, which means it is because it hasn't healed. Because once it's healed, then what you extract from that is the lesson, the tools, and you know what? You act intelligently, because I knew that I should not have been there. I should have never gone to that house. I should have never sat where I sat. I should have never been in front of the person I was in front of. I knew it was just a matter of time that it was going to happen. So I put myself in that situation. And I guess I did, because I didn't know just how much it still was within me and that it needed to be healed. So instead of beating myself up about it, I'm going to thank myself. I'm going to thank my guides for allowing the situation to unfold the way it did, because otherwise I would not have been aware, and I'm aware. So I'm going to work at it. So I hope you guys work at it too. Okay, I'm not doing the crystal ball today. It just goes that way. But that's all I got. Thank you for stopping by. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but I will. See you soon.